Welcome back to the channel Marketing Analytics, where today we continue our discussion on how you can use marketing analytics and e-commerce data to make better informed business decisions. We continue with our Google Analytics series, and today we are going to talk about events. Why you want to track events in Google Analytics, what are some of the events you can track in Google Analytics, and the best way to do that inside Google Tag Manager, or you can use regular Google tags, but they are a little bit more complex to implement. Now, this isn't going to be a hands-on video on how to implement event tracking, but it's more about the importance of event tracking and what are some of the things you can do. Now, Google Events, you can use them to track things like video plays, PDF downloads. You can also track other activities like a specific video play. So let's say you have two videos on your website. One is about Meet the Team and the second one is About Us. You can label each of those as a video and then track the number of plays by video so that when you go into your Google Analytics and go to your behavior report, under events, under top events, you can see all of the different labels that you have set up in your event tracking. Now, normally when you track events, you need to designate four main things for your events tracking, which is category, action, label, and value. And what this does is behind the scenes, it allows Google Analytics to segment that out and put them in your behavior reports if you're still using Universal Analytics. And the advantages of looking at some of the event tracking is you can start to see some more of the engagement and which type of traffic is bringing that engagement. So what I usually use is your behavior reports in combination with some of your content marketing and also with some of your different type of medium reports to see where that traffic is coming from and then see what type of results you're getting from that traffic. So if you're using paid search and people are downloading your PDFs, you can then calculate a cost per acquisition. Maybe they didn't actually purchase something, but you've got a desired result. Somebody came to your website from a paid search ad, then downloaded a PDF, or maybe they filled out a form submission and you want to see the total number of form submissions you're getting from your paid search or from your email. Things like that. So video plays, file downloads, and form submissions, even just like button clicks. Did they click on a learn more button? Did they click on a buy now button and maybe they didn't actually buy later on? So you do want to keep track of your events versus event goals. Remember, an event is a user interaction with your site that you specify and collect data about. Now, an event goal is a goal that you set up in goals. And we've already talked about goal tracking and the importance of goal tracking in another video. So today we're talking more about events in the form of a user interaction. You do need to add event measurements, and the easiest way to do that is with Google Tag Manager. And there are plenty of, if you search Google Tag Manager and events, there's actually some code out there on many different websites that you just need to add that and then activate it, and it will track things like PDFs, video views, and other events, maybe even some of your e-commerce data. You may want to do some more specific event tracking. So it's one of the more important things. I would say it's right behind goals in terms of implementing on your Google Analytics from the basic that comes free out of the box when you install Google Analytics. The first thing you're going to want to do is look at your acquisition reports. But then when you start getting down into your behavior reports, you're going to want to take a deeper dive into your events. And then there's already some predefined reports like top events, but you can also set up some event goals and assign them a value. So lots to determine. One thing you may want to do when you do start to set up your event tracking is list all the possible things that you may want to track. When you initially implement it, You don't want to double up on names or use the same name. Make sure to clarify on your label and your action, so that way when you drill down inside your second dimensions and further down into your dimension reports, you can see some of those actions by the label actions. That's a look at your event tracking. Definitely one of the more important actions you want to track on your Google Analytics. Are you tracking your events? Leave a comment below. What are some of the events you're tracking? Also, remember, if you want to see more videos on Google Analytics, leave a comment on what you want to learn more about your Google Analytics reports, or what you want to see a demo on for Google Analytics. Hit subscribe if you're getting some value from these videos, and remember to watch some of the previous videos on Google Analytics.